Hello, this is Savings with Sophie, and this is my February 2nd week budget expense report. It is currently 8:20 in the morning where I am at. It is February 12th. The last time we left off was in February 4th, I believe. We didn't budget or report our expenses for that day, so I'm going to be going back and looking at what we spent for the month currently and tracking it down in my planner. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, by the way, my dog is in the room, so if you hear anything weird, it might be because of him. That's him, bless you. And if I switch the planner to the side, that's just because I write that way. Okay, so we don't have anything for the 4th or the 5th, but we do have stuff that posted on the 6th. Okay, so we had, my husband has this thing where he's borderline OCD. He's not been diagnosed, but he likes it when there's zeros in the other accounts, and he only sees like cents in his personal account, so he likes transferring any cents from the other accounts into his. So right now I have a transfer of 44 cents from the other accounts into his, and I'm still gonna note that because it's still a transaction. So that's 40% for that transaction, and then we got gas for $32 even. So this is gonna be gas or transportation. Oh my god, that's so long. I might just put gas next time instead. $32 even. And then commissary for $37.90. Grocery. Food. $37.90. Okay. And then our AT&T bill. That's a bill. That's $164.66. No. So he has a PayPal transaction of $14.99. I'm pretty sure that's a subscription. Okay, so it was again a deposit of 44 cents, $32 for gas, $37.90 for groceries, $164.66 for AT&T bill, and then $14.99 for his PayPal. So Sam's Club. Video games. So that's food. And G stands for groceries. That's $53.94. And then video games is just shopping. Shopping. Because he already spent $32.46 on Blizzards earlier in the month, and only expected us to spend $100 on shopping. So it's already at, we can calculate it in a second. I might just go ahead and do that where I show you exactly how I deduct the amount that we spend electronically and then take it out like physically in a bit. But let's continue with the budget. Okay. And then on the 8th, there's only one transaction, and that was for Burger King's. And then this is food, but it's technically a restaurant. So $12.83. So last time we were here, it was on the 3rd again. This was a debt transaction of $100. So again, nothing on the 4th or the 5th. So the only things that were posted were from February 6th till currently the 12th. Well, not really, because there's no pending transactions in mine, so that's good. 2206, okay. I'm just gonna write the dates down so I know it's what. There's 3 transactions on the 7th, and then 1 transaction on the 8th. Okay. So this one's with life insurance. This was stash. Oh, interesting. I have 2 stashes. But IDQ. Okay. And then Sam's Club and my Acorn. Okay, so this one is food for groceries. This one is a subscription. It's not the investment. So with Acorn, they take your change and then they use that to invest for you. But this is the subscription cost instead of the actual investment cost. Okay, this is a subscription, typically stash. I can never tell what's stash, if it's a subscription or if it's an actual like investment. So I'm just gonna do sub for both of them. And then life insurance was a bill. And this was $97.57 for food. Acorns was $3. Stash. No, IDQ was $36.99, $26.99, and then $3 for stash, and then $5 for the second one, and then $30 for life insurance. Cool. So again, Sam's Club $97.57, Acorns is $3. And IDQ is $26.99, stash was $3 and $8, and then the life insurance was $30. Okay, that's great. And we're like almost halfway through. 28. I divided by 2, that's 114. So almost halfway through the month. Okay, so we're looking in this area. So Acorns came out to $3, IDQ $26.99, perfect. And then stash, oh, it is $8, okay. Perfect. And life insurance came out to $30. Renter's insurance, I know that one's always late. I should probably move that to the bottom of the list. And then cell phone, interesting. And 64, 66. It was at 179.95 last month, I think. So on the 4th, let's see, nothing, again, nothing from there, so that's a no spend day. I think I put no spend there. Okay, so the 6th, Sam's Club was $97.57, and then 3, so $100.57. Was $100.57. It was a deposit of 44 cents, so that's a positive. And then everything from gas to PayPal. Okay, so $14.99 is the last one. $14.99, $160, can't see. $6.66, $37.90. That's $32. That looks good. $14.99, $164, $64,
$36. Yeah, $37.98. $32. Yeah.
Okay, that's $249.55. My husband spent 96. So minus 249.55, and then plus 0.44 cents.
It's $26.99 plus $8.
$34.99. Minus 34.
It's from Sam's Club, so video game shopping. So $53.94 plus $26.52 plus $32.31.
So 112.77 is minus 112.77. Okay. Okay. $30 more. And my husband $12.80. $30. And then $12.83. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I go about doing half electronic transaction and half cash transactions. So these are cash envelope categories for groceries, gas, fun, leftovers, housing, and health. So we mainly budget for groceries, gas, and then like dining out and stuff. So groceries, I cannot spell. Dining out, I think that's how you spell groceries, and then gas. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I figured out how much we spent so far for the month, and then we go ahead and take out what's left over in cash after we transfer it from our new federal into our Bank of America. Okay. So I know that like groceries, my husband spent a lot this month compared to me, so I'm gonna go look at his stuff first. And so anything I recorded with a food/G, that's a grocery, and then I'll mark that down as spent. So our first transaction was at $190.46, and then our second transaction at the commissary was $37.90. And then our third one was Sam's Club at $53.94. And then, so restaurants, my husband spent $12.83 at Burger King. And then gas, he spent $32. $97.57 on my account, I think, for Sam's Club. Because I was gone when he went to Sam's Club. I was like out at work. Okay, so this is how much we spent total for groceries this month already. And then we budgeted $600 for the month. Dining out, we are budgeting $200 this month for it. And then gas, it's always $160 for the month. Okay, so we add this up and then we subtract it from that total budgeted. And so then that way we could take that out and cash the difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. So 190.46 plus 37.90 plus 53.94 and 97.57. So that's $379.87. So that's $379.87. And is that all we have to do? Oh my god, he farted. If you guys don't have a dog farts are just disgusting. Total TMI. But 200 minus the 1283. Okay, so the total leftover is 187.17. I should probably go back and do this one. So 600 minus, oh my god, my love, that is so stinky. I'm gonna open the door. Okay, I opened the door and turned on the fan, so hopefully it'll air out. So 600 minus 379.87. That's $220.13. And then gas, we subtract that from each other, so let's see. 160 minus 32, 128. Okay. So if I'm just going to the ATM, I would try to do it in denominations of like 10s or 20s, depending on the actual like ATM. And then if I'm going straight into the actual like bank teller, then I'll do it in actual denominations of like the initial amount, not the cents. So I would leave this in the account, leave this in the account, and this is like full like dollar amount, so I don't need to leave anything there. But yeah, so it would be 220 or 187 and then 128 that I would take out if I were to go in. But if I were to take it out today, it'd be at the 20 mark, so it'd be 180 instead of 187, and then it'd be at 220, and then this would be at 120 instead of 128, and then we could roll over the 8 and the 7 of this, and that would be $15. 7 plus 8. Let me see. It's 15. Yeah, that'd be an extra like $15 and move it somewhere else. But yeah, so I would just take this out from the ATM or the bank. I might just go to the bank tomorrow just if I have time to. But this is how I figure out how to do it electronically and then physically in cash. Like Sam's Club, when we make a Sam's Club run, we prefer to do it electronically just because we go through the scan and go, and then people look at us crazy because we live in a community with like elderly people that do not know how to use the app, and then they think that we're stealing from Sam's Club, but literally we're paying on our phones and then going, and we show them a QRC, and then sometimes the scan and go has some discounts, so it's just better that way. We also skip the lines, so it saves you money because, you know, time is money. So yeah, that's why we choose to do half and half, because usually the bulk of our grocery runs are at the beginning, and we'll grab any actual like produce in the middle of the month or at the end of the month, so that way we can make like home cooked meals, like fresh still. And then dining out, we rarely go out. We just go once in a while, or we'll like grab fast food once in a while. It's a treat usually for us because we prefer to dine in or we cook our own meals. That way we get into the habit of doing so before we start our family. And then gas, I just live like 5 minutes away from work, so I don't really have to worry about gas too often, but because of the gas inflation going crazy, you never know, so I always budget for 160 because that's how I used to like pay for gas. We also don't know if we're gonna go to the big cities sometimes in a month, and that usually like we have to put in like 2 tanks worth of gas during those days, and that's like $40 each time, so that's like $80 for just 1 day's worth of a trip. So that's why I always budget $160, and if anything we could always roll over that amount. But yeah, this is exactly how I budget. This is how it works for us. It might not work for everybody, but it's just easier for us to see it physically after we've already spent the amount we need to electronically. This is my week 2 February budget expense report so far. I hope you stay tuned for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try to continue to like film either on the weekends or when I have free time. Again, my schedule is going to be kind of hectic until I go back into the office next month. Right now they have me out in the field, and it won't go back till 9 to 5 until next month, unfortunately. But I'm hoping that it'll go back to normal and I'll be able to like film on a consistent schedule. But thank you again for watching my videos and supporting me. Also, thank you for the new subscribers. I think I got like 3 new ones recently. I was up to 9 subscribers the last time I checked. But yeah, that is my video, and sorry for the long rant. I'm gonna try to keep it in because I usually try not to like leave my rants in because I always go off topic. But thank you again for watching, and have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and have a good day. Bye.